on our chair. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining me. This is a senior chair yoga. Let's get started on the chair. Make sure you have props nearby, maybe a block or a strap. And slowly set yourself up. Do a little wiggle, jiggle, maybe manual, take out the flash out of your sit bones, and then just settle. Once you are in that really comfortable seated position, allow your shoulder to roll back and away. Maybe your feet can touch all the way to the ground. Just feel the ground beneath you. Now, because my chair is a little higher, I'm going to take a block behind my upper back so that it keeps my back nice and aligned and stack over each other. So it's head over shoulder, shoulder over hips. Allow your arms to relax here. If you're comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes. Let your eyelids to become soft. Your gaze becomes soft. As you close your eyes, you can find that little gaze behind your closed eyes at the tip of your nose. Let yourself settle. Invite yourself 3 centering breaths. So as you breathe in through your nostril, feel the spine lengthen. And as you breathe out through your mouth, feel the body sinking deeper into your chair. Take 2 more just like that. Inhaling through your nostril. Exhaling through your mouth. Take 1 more inhale. And going at your own pace, exhale out through your mouth. We're going to do a few more. So this time I'll be counting the breath. You do the best you can to keep the counts in your mind. Breathe in 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold 2. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold 2. Breathe in 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold 2. Breathe in 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale a bit longer. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold 2. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold 2. Breathe in 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold 2. Last one. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold 2. And then return that breath to a normal rhythm. Just see if you can continue that exhalation a little bit longer than your inhalation. And then allowing the body to kick in that resting and digesting response as you have a longer exhale, allowing the body to relax a little bit more. And it slows down your heartbeats and also nourishing your body. Keeping your eyes softened or gaze down. Begin to wiggle those fingers, wiggle the toes. Taking your arms forward and just roll it out. Maybe taking your legs. Make sure you're sitting all the way back so you're very secure on your chair. You're safe. Moving your arms the other direction. And then slowly lower your hands back down. Take your right hand up to the sky. Tapping the left ear. And then guide the head down to your right. And starting with your head, neck stretch. Breathing in, lengthening the left side of your neck. Shortening the right side of your neck. Can you tuck your hand under if you want a little bit more? If you don't, then you can dangle the arms down. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, looking down towards your thigh. Stretching a different side, different parts of your neck. Maybe you feel a little bit on the lateral side or the front side of your neck. Inhale, look up. Slowly turn your gaze. Keep your hand there as a weight. Exhale out. Breathe in. Come find center, looking forward. And your exhale. Bring yourself back up. Breathing in once you arrive to center. And just notice the difference between one side versus the other side. We'll do the other side. So left arm reaches high. Set your left hand on your right ear. Guide the ear. Guide their head to your left. You choose to stay or tuck your right hand, palms facing down under your right thigh. So you're sitting on top of your head. Breathing in without pushing your head. You're just guiding your head down. Adding a little bit of weight. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale, looking down towards your left thigh. Breathing, noticing where you feel the sensation on your neck. Breathing out, can you find more space? Breathe into whatever you feel tight, whatever you feel the sensation discomforting. Breathe into that space. Gazing up next time you inhale. And then exhale, stay. Breathing in once again. Breathe out as you bring your head back, looking forward, and press your head back up. Ooh. Release your hands by your side now and just notice the difference between your right and left. Any sensation, just pay attention to that without judging. Take your gaze all the way to your right without moving your torso. So now you're isolating just your cervical spine. Look it over to your right shoulder. Work on your eyes. Stretch your eyes all the way. Bring your chin back to center. Rotate your neck to your left. Gazing using the eyes. Look over to your left corner of the room. Bring your chin back to center, rotating your head back, and very slowly look up. Maybe reach your chin up very slowly. You're doing an extension here. Exhale, bring your chin to flexion. So neck is coming into flexion. You're elongating the back of your neck. Inhale one more time to extension. Exhale to flexion. Come back to center now. Take your arms out and up, inhale, and sweep your arms like you're doing a morning stretch. Squeeze the fingers, interlace your fingers, squeeze the palms, and then take it up. Spin the palms up towards the sky like a little Buddha. Pressing the sky up and upward and away from you. At the same time, lengthening the side body. Feeling the whole armpits open. And what else do you feel here? Can you feel your core? You're pulling your lower abdomen in. Sit bone grounded to the chair. Your feet are pressing into the ground. And then exhale, round your upper back. Push your arms forward. Pull your navel in, even more so. Inhale without ejecting your lower back or ejecting your rib cage forward. Take your arms up, torso upright, head over your tailbone. Exhale, round your upper back, hollow your belly. Push your palms forward to the front of the room. Feel your forearm, your tricep, your side body. This is so good. Breathing in, really stretching it upward. Exhale, round your upper back. Reaching your palms forward, hollow your belly, and then sweep your arms out and hold that chair. Now we're gonna press your hands into the chair, lift your chest slightly upward, maybe slightly look up or not. Opening the whole chest from east to west, your collarbones spreading apart. Squeeze the shoulder blades behind your block if you have one, or just bringing the shoulder blades inward. Exhale, release. Shoulder shrug, inhale, roll them back and down. Breathing. Exhale. Slow motion, inhale. Exhale. One more. Exhale, we reverse 3. Rolling forward and back. This is more familiar to most of us. We tend to hunch our back. So this is a little bit easier as opposed to the other way. Rolling forward and back. And then bring them back again. Lower your arms. Taking your arms forward, palms facing each other. You're going to bring your right hand over your left. And now this gets a little bit tricky when you can't see me, is that you're gonna flip the palms. So then both palms will be clapping as you twist your hands. Interlace your fingers, palms together to touch, straighten your arms. We're gonna push your arms towards the right. Ooh. Start to feel your left rib cage. Breathing in. Almost want to grab the left shoulder blade in towards your left armpit. Breathe out. Twisting a little bit more. Keep your spine long. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, return back to center. Release your arm wide. Let it go. Open the palms first. Your right hand is on top. Unflip. Lower down. Left arm on top of your right. Thumbs is reaching up like you're giving someone thumbs up. Okay? So from here, you're gonna flip the palms, so palms are gonna clap. You're twisting the left arm over your right. Interlace your fingers once you have that. This time, lengthen the spine and then turn to your left. Feel the right rib cage wrapping in and forward to the center of the room. Armpits wrapping, rib cage, shoulder blade wrapping into your right armpit. Lengthen the spine one more. Make sure your knees don't turn inwards. They're still like headlights. Legs are strong. Breathing in. Really reaching your arms. Breathe out. One more inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Whew. Release that. Flip the palms. Interlace your fingers and just roll it out. Now bring your elbows close together as much as you can. Roll out the other way. We're just going to press the palms and elbows together, and we're going to do an elevation. So notice what muscles, where the body part that you feel, okay? So keep your elbows together, palms together in front of you, hands away from your face. And then take your elbows up, elevate a little bit more, and see if you can feel your shoulder blades, your shoulders, also your pectoral muscle, your chest pressing in. So creating more space in your upper back. Can you breathe into your back muscles? Keep breathing and elevate a little bit higher. And I know that this is not easy. You might feel a lot on your shoulder, then just separate the elbows slightly. Now, if you are pressing in, you will feel a lot. All parts of your upper back, your chest, your shoulders, your upper back, maybe the sides of your neck too. And exhale, release. Whew. Lower down for a moment. Just noticing all these muscles engaging, supporting each other. So it's the front and the back side of your body. You might also feel your forearm. Let's do that one more time. Do your very best. Taking your palms together. Bend your elbows as if you're gonna do a prayer position. So your thumb is almost touching your forehead. Lift your elbows any amount more for 5. Squeezing your elbows towards one another. Try very, very hard. Activating your forearm as well as your biceps here. And 3, 2, can you soften your face? And 1, release. Whew. And shoulder will shrug again, back and forward. We'll take it to a little stretch for your shoulders. We'll take your arms out to a T. And this time you're gonna swing the right arm underneath you, coming to that eagle. So first stage is just wrapping your shoulder, the sits. This is great. So you can stack your elbow on top of each other and lift up. Lift your elbows to about shoulder heights and just keep wrapping yourself away. Wrapping your shoulder. Lifting up and then wrap your shoulder. If you have an eagle bind, go ahead and hold your palms instead of grabbing on your thumb. So avoid yanking on your fingers and just press the finger into your palms and then give it a little bit more tight squeeze in your elbows. And in here, you might feel a lot on the shoulders, in your mid-back, upper back, and you'll try to bring your arms away from your face. Taking a breath in and a breath out. Breathing in and breathing out. Release that. Oh, open up. Send your hands behind you, grab the chair, and come into a little back bend. So hold the chair, arching your lower back, lift through your sternum. Keep your chest open. Just a little counter pose. Come back to center. Open your arms up. This time you swing your right arm underneath your left. Give yourself a big hug. Oh, sorry. Left arm under your right. So the other way around. So I messed it up. So it's your left arm underneath your right. Give yourself a big hug. Option 1, stay in the stage 1. Stacking your elbows, hands on your shoulders, and lift them up around about shoulder height. If this feels okay, then try to bind and maybe hold on to the palms of your hand with your fingers. Lift your fingers up towards the sky and elbows away from you. Breathing in and breathing out. Feeling the shoulder blades spreading apart. Breathing in and breathing out. One more here. Breathing and breathe out. Let it go. Take your arms out and up this time. Palms together to touch. Maybe pressing the palms and lifting. And we're going to side bend to the right. So ground down both sits bone. Modification. Go ahead and bend the elbow and bring your hands on your head or temple if you're in modify. So side bending, keeping your palms together if you're in full expression. Index finger pressing up. Interlace your fingers. Come back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Your side bend into your left, but feel both side bodies still lengthening. Taking more breath into the right side of your body, your torso, and then come back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Release and release the block behind you if you have one and set it just right down. Grab yourself a strap now. If you don't have a strap, you can use a tie or towel. Those will work fine. Fold your strap if it's very long to half. I'm going to do some rotation. The shoulder taking in, so hands are holding the strap, palms are facing down. So keep the thumb out. Grab onto the forefingers and keep your thumb on top of your knuckles. We're going to straighten your arms, so keep your arms straight. And what I'm looking for is isolating your shoulder let this motion be from your wrist. Your forearms not moving at all. Your forearms facing down. You're only lifting. Whew, you're opening the wrist forward and then moving the wrist down. 3 more here. Lower down as much as you can without using your forearm. Just your wrist. Shoulders stabilized. Core is engaged. Maintain this whole structure as you're sitting up tall. Just focusing on your wrists. And then we're going to palms facing down. Now you're doing the same thing, but this time you're going to imagine you're going to pull the strap to the east and west. So pull them apart. So here we go. Do it as much as you can. So pull them apart for 3. Release. Pull them apart for 2. Release. Notice your abdominal muscle also helping. And pull it apart, finding the strength from the center of your core. And pull your arms apart. And then release. Lower down. Whew. No weights needed to strengthen your shoulders here. So if you just strengthen your shoulders, you're waking up those muscles that is stabilizing you. Let's try to lift this for elevation. We're going to lift up. Now, notice my side body does not do this. So try to kind of maintain the whole integrity of your spine. Keep that integrity of your spine. You're lifting your arms, just slowly noticing your arm. They might give you a no, don't go too far. They might give you, okay, you can go up a little bit higher. They will give you a range of motion that you are designed for today. So every day our range of motion might change. Try to spread the strap apart and do 2 more without popping up your rib cage. Pull everything in towards the midline, okay? So that's what I'm looking for. Now you try to maintain this whole spine nice and long. Take your arms up as much as you can, like you're reaching something towards the top shelf. Putting a glass at the top shelf and reaching. You don't want to break this glass, and keep reaching up a little bit more. And then exhale, lower down. 1 more here. Pull the strap apart. Continue to work on those muscles. Serratus anterior, stabilize your shoulders and your shoulder girdles, and really supporting you. This is a very good motion here. Start to reach up any amount more and then hold it for a breath. Notice if you're still working on hugging your rib cage in and pulling your lower ab in. And then exhale, lower down. Whew. Really, really nice job, guys. Scooch your bum forward and then make sure your heels are directly under your knees. Now grab yourself a block. Always good to have something to squeeze in. So as we're squeezing, I think we talked about it the other day, that we're using the inner thighs, really centering all this energy back to this is more your stability. Your core gives you lots of stability, where your limbs can have more mobility once you can find the center. So now work on that. Squeeze your inner thighs in between those blocks. The blocks with your inner thighs, and take it all the way. This one, we're going to rotate our torso. Start from the base of your spine. So notice that you're rotating your arms. Do not go beyond your body. So twist. So you don't go reach over. You're bringing your chest, arms in front of you. So start to rotate a little bit more, twisting a little bit more, squeezing the block a little bit more, and then exhale, return. Breathe in. Breathe out, twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist a little bit more. Arms straight. Inhale. Exhale, return back to center. Very slow motion. You're still activating your legs. 1 more to the right. It's a lot going on, right? So you can still feel that engagement in your core, rotation of the spine, arms are strong. So your whole body is engaged here. It's not easy to stay here. Breathing in, this is your chair pose here with everything activated. Breathing out, see if you can go a little bit deeper without moving your arms beyond your torso. Breathing in, your arms are straight, chin over your chest. Exhale, come back to center. Spread the strap apart if you have loosened up your grip. So now it's really gripping and strap is straight and holding them apart. Inhale here. Exhale, rotation to your left. Really pulling your belly in, twisting from the base of your spine, your core, your belly, your chest, your thoracic spine, and just keep your gaze looking at your strap. You don't have to rotate your neck. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale once again. Breathe out, come back to center. We gotta release that. Lots of shoulders. Ooh. And then release the strap and just bring your block aside. We'll do some rotation through the thoracic spine. And just take your right hand, either tapping your temple, keep your elbows out. So now give yourself a little massage. Left hand on your pectoral muscle, your chest, the tops of your shoulder. So it's moving that right shoulder back, using your left finger to guide it open. Slide it from the collarbone, so the center of the collarbone down to your right shoulder. Keep going, open that shoulder up and stay here. Left hand rest on your left thigh. Breathing in, open your thoracic spine, maybe reaching your elbow back and look back. Exhale, twist, right elbow to your right forearm or wrist. If you want more, bring your hand behind your skull. That is more. Breathe in, open for 4. Breathe out, twist. Maintain your knees, legs are strong. If you need a block, again, you can hold the block in between. Just keep that. So then you're engaging something. Legs are still working. Parallel your knees like headlights. You got 2 more, twisting. Opening your chest, gazing back if you like. And last one. Tapping the elbow towards your left forearm. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, come back to center. Release the right hand and set it on your right side. Left hand, your expression can be just right on your temple. Fingers on the temple or hands behind your head. And lifting your elbow in line with your shoulder, reach your right hand and slide it from your left tips of your collarbones, the front of your collarbone down towards your shoulder. So give it a little massage, really sweeping movement, sweeping motion from the center of your chest, the collarbone, sweeping down to that left shoulder. And do that once more. Send your right hand back to your thigh and go at your own pace. Breathe in, breathe out, turn. Come back and twist, exhale, open up, inhale, open, exhale, twist. You got 4 more here. Breathing, open, center yourself or maybe look back, exhale. Are you squeezing the block and using your core strength, bringing all this energy back to your center? Last 2, open your thoracic spine, exhale, inhale, exhale, and finish this. Lower your arms down by your side and you can remove the block if you have one. Now you're maintaining this really nice long spine. We're going to go into our cat-cow too. Hands on your thigh. Notice your elbows are hugging into your side rib cage as you reach your chest forward. Breathe in. Scoop your chest forward. Arch your lower back. Look forward and up. Elbows hugging in, use your upper back muscle. Exhale, round your upper back. And start to hollow your belly. Breathe out. Come back to sitting. We're gonna do 4 more. Breathing in. Scoop your chest forward. Elbow hug in. Exhale, round your upper back. Hollow your belly, straighten your arms and come into seated. My legs are so strong. I'm pressing down to really find that base, find the foundation. So breathing in, press your feet into the ground. You're using the strength of your whole body in your cat-cow, but you're lubricating your joints in your spine, in your hips. 2 more. One more. This is your last one. Let's do it together. Slowly breathing all the way to the top. Pause. Exhale. Emptying the breath out and pause at the end. Come up to a seated. And then just take your hands on the chair, scooch it back a little bit. And then we're going to take the right knee like you're marching. Left knee. Stabilizing your hips, lift and tap. So you're marching in your chair, lifting your right knee up, left knee up, right knee up, left knee up. 2 more, right knee up, left knee up. Breathe out. Breathe out. 1 more. Breathe out. Breathe out. Pressing your heel down once again. And we're going to bring your right hand to your knee. Open it up. So you can either bring your toes down, just gliding motion to open up. If you are able to lift your thighs up, go ahead and lift your thighs and gliding open. So hold it here. Your other option is to reach the left hand to your left, but only if you can maintain the balance. Centering your head over your tailbone, nothing moving your torso, just opening your right hip to externally rotate it. You're also using your quadricep to lift if you're lifting, and then come back to center. Lower down. Left knee rises high. Notice if you're compensating, are you able to sink that right hip down, lift your left knee? You can choose to glide open, your choice. You choose to either keep your toes down and open your foot, that's totally fine. If you cannot open too wide, just keep it to your range of motion. Pick up the thigh if you like, open it up as much as you can. Notice my right knee is still pointing straight ahead. Nothing moving my torso. Maintain the structure. Open your right arm if you like to balance. Keep everything nice and tall. Your spine is long. Gazing forward, finding that concentration point, your drishti. And then as you exhale, draw the knee back in. Hands back to chair. Lower it down. Lower your feet. Paddle it out. Rising up on the balls of your feet in seated position. Heels like high heels. You wear high heels, heels up. Lower your heels and pick up your big toes up only. Ooh, that's a challenge. Without making a face. So you might notice your face started to make some weird movement on your fingers. That's just because our bodies is all connected in one muscle. Lower your big toes and lift all 4 toes and see if you can press the big toes down without making a face. So softening your face, softening your fingers. And then lower down. Rise up all 10 of your toes, pressing the ball mound across your pinky mound, heels down. And start to activate all these muscles on the top of your feet. And then lower down. Now we're gonna do some squatting because squatting is so good, a fundamental movement for you to know how to hinge from the hips. So we're gonna start by sitting here, hands on the chair. Start to pick up. I'm gonna turn to the side, what I mean. Oopsie. So pick up yourself by grounding your feet first. Hands on the chair. And we're gonna do one that just lifting your hips. Hands can be in your heart. I'll hold there and hold it here. Pull the knees and shins back, looking forward without dropping your bum down to the chair, just like an inch or 2 inches off. And then slowly from 5, notice the legs start to shake. Can you engage your quadricep and your glutes? Really turn them on and then come up slowly. Squeeze, tuck. So feeling all these muscles supporting your stand as well as your feet and your foundation. So really using your feet, lower down. Grab the chair if you need to. Do not pour forward. So your chest is lifted, gazing down, 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 gazing forward, lowering your hip down, down, down. Hold it here and rising up as slow as you can for 5, 4, using those muscles, glutes and quads. 2, and 1 all the way. If you don't know if you get engaging, you can bring one hand on your bum, both hands on your bum or hands on your thigh, really engaging those muscles. Let's try that one more. If you need extra support, go ahead and hold a chair. Pull your belly in, lower down. Really using those muscles for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there, maybe hands on your knee or thigh. And squatting this chair for 5, 4. See if you can hold it for just 5 counts. 2, and 1. Rising up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last one, we're gonna squat back down to chair. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands to your thigh, looking forward. You're using your back muscle as well to open up the chest. Hold it here. We're gonna rise back up to 5, 4. This is your last one. 3, 2, and 1. All the way. Nice job. Let's all come onto the back of your chair. So we're gonna do some calf raise. And you'll be holding the chair. If you don't need extra support, I'm going to come around by the side of the chair. You can see what I'm doing. Rising up on the balls of your feet and take your heels up as high as you can. Exhale, lower down. Taking 2 more. So now this is more than just sitting. We did the seated position with the calf raise. This is more because there's more gravity now, more loading. Your body is loading on top of your feet. And then lower down. 1 more. Keep everything in line with one another. Head stacking over your joints, over your shoulder, shoulder over your hips, hip over your ankle. And then lower your heels. Take the left knee up. Hold the chair for extra support. Open it out. And just opening to that external rotation. Notice that your body might go along with the rise, so I don't want you to move the torso, just focusing on your hip. So if you can bring your left hand on your heart, maintain the nice torso, you want to just work on the hip external rotation. Pointing your toes down, activate your legs. And then bring the toes pressing into your tree pose, wherever it naturally lands. So whatever feels good for you. Your foot can be anywhere on your leg. You always are welcome to set your foot on the floor if you like for a beginner level and find more balance and stability there. Left arm reaches high, reaching your palms, maybe come off, right hand can rise up as well to your full tree or using extra support by holding your wall or chair. Take a deep breath, lift up. Standing here for 5, maintain this nice long structure. For 3, 2, spine is long. And 1, bending over for side bending to your right. Now your hand on the chair is a great way to use that support, bend the elbows and go a little bit deeper. If you don't need the chair, you can bring your right hand to your hip and do the same thing. Taking for 3, 2, and 1. Come up. Turn your knees forward and pick it up. Step forward and bend your knees. Now, you in that warrior 1 stand. I'm having my hand on my chair because this is more, it's more secure if you need one. So if not, then you can take both arms up. Bend the front knee. Notice my hips are square to the front of the room, so do the same thing. And if you're behind the chair, this is a great way to know because your feet can be in a chair width distance to give you that feedback. So hips are square. Taking your arms up, inhale. Pull everything in towards the midline. Exhale, folding halfway. Breathing in, reaching your arms nice and long. Go ahead and catch the chair if you need extra support or placing your hands on chair. Breathing in, come up. We're going to do that 2 more times. Exhale, reach and hinge from your hips. Breathing, rise up. Hinge from your hips. Maintain a long spine. Reach your arms nice and long forward to the front of the room. Last one. Inhale, centering yourself up. Exhale, hinging from your hips and reach your arms forward. Now this time we're going to reach up and stay in your warrior 1. Lower your hand, right hand on the chair. Swing your left arm down and back. Whew. And we're going to move into that circle. Keep your hand close by your body. And notice my right hip and left hip are still square. I'm not going with my arms. My hands and shoulder are just doing their thing. My whole body is still centering forward. Notice your body. Are you really isolating this movement from the shoulder? So you can bring your hand there and just try to rotate just your left arm. Bring your left hand down to your thigh now. Right arm reaches high. Reach back. And then lower your hand down to your right thigh. Reverse, if you like, taking your left arm up. You can also set your hand on chair. Reaching the left palms back, like you're giving someone's high five behind you. Keeping your hips square, so you might want to turn the right hip forward to do this. And find your way back to center. Inhale, both arms lift up to warrior 1, palms together to touch. Exhale, hands to your heart. And pick up your back foot. Use your chair, pick up your back foot, and we want to tap it down. Make sure the right hip is pointing downwards. Straighten your left leg as much as you can. Pointing down. You can hold your chair or bring your hands to heart. Balancing for 3. If it's too much balance, you go ahead and hold a chair. And be sure that you are safe in this position, okay? 2 and 1. Stepping forward. Whew. And wiggle it out. We're going to go to the other side or go to the back of your chair. And I'm going to be placing my left hand on the chair. I'll stand on the side so you can see better. Right knee rises high. Open out to external rotation. We talk about this a lot today, especially because now we're going to just focusing on the hip. So your movement is from the hip, not your torso. So keep everything engaged while you do the hip circle. External rotating, and this time you're going to find your tree pose on this side. Whatever you like to do, maybe foot on the ground, maybe ankle, maybe shin, maybe upper, inner thighs, anywhere. Take your arms up and find your balance. Keep your hips open. You can send both arms up or one hand up. And then when you're ready, you can choose your side bend. You can bring your hand to the chair. Right hand reaching towards the left. Side bending here. Breathing in and breathing out. Bring both arms up to the sky. Maybe just find 3 seconds here. 2 and 1. Lower down. Take your knee back up. Inhale. Exhale, stepping forward. Now, make sure your feet are about hip width or chair width distance apart, so they're not in a tight rope. Bending the front knee here. We're gonna do either one arm up or both arms up in your warrior one. Walk, slowly reaching forward. Both arms or one arm. Inhale, rises up. Hinge from your hips. Exhale, moving forward. Hinging from your hips. And keeping your front knee bent. Come back, inhale. As you come up, I want you to do it extra slow. So you're not using momentum, you're really using your legs, your core to rise up. Anchoring both feet down, especially the back foot. Anchor that foot down. Last one, hinge and extend. Breathing in, come back up to center. And then taking your left hand down to the chair, right arm reaching down and back without moving the hips. You're drawing circle. Keep that hip square. Moving your arm, just your shoulder rotation. Arms closer to your body. Keep going for 3. Very slowly. Keep the front knee bent. Pulling your core in tight. And last one. Breathing in, both arms reach as high. Breathe out, lower your right hand down to your thigh. Left arm reach back. Make sure your left hip is still facing forward. And reach back. Maybe look back. Maybe just resting your hands on chair and twist and turn. Release that twist. Come back to center, reach your arms up high. Exhale, hands to your hip. Hold the chair with your left hand and then flow the left foot back away from the ground an inch or a little bit higher. Keep both hips square, lower your left toes down in this back extension. So legs are strong, using your glutes, guys. And for 3, you can flow both arms back. For 2, or hands to your heart. Whew, finding the balance, straighten your standing leg. And last one, come back up and wiggle it out. Walk it up. We're gonna find our way to the chair once again. We'll do warrior 2 on the chair today. And side angle. So grab yourself a block, please, and set it to the right side. So we're gonna start with the right side first. Opening your right foot out. Plant your heel directly under the knee. And now this foot might not go very far. It might be just here. And if some of you are really sitting all the way back, you might be able to go all the way. Now my chair is too high, my heel is rising. So I'm not gonna do that version because my chair's proportion is a little bit off. So some of your chair might be a little bit lower. You'll be able to do that. Make sure the front heel is grounded. That's all I'm asking for. And so like external rotating your right knee, tracking the knee over the second toes. And now from here, you feel your inner thighs are pulling inwards as you drag your feet, pressing your feet down. Open your arms out in warrior 2 now. Fingers are spreading apart, energizing through the fingertips. From the shoulder to your fingertips, extend them. Flip your right palms. Exhale, lower your hand to chair or your thigh. Reaching your right arm up and back to your reverse. Breathing in, breathing out. Go a little bit deeper if you can. Hold the inner thighs, really firm in your inner thighs here. And then come back to warrior 2. Side ankle here, grab yourself a block and set it by your ankle. Now having your ankle, this is a little bit lower. If you like, you can also rest your elbow and then do a wrap. Left hand behind you, grab your chair or your lower back. Hands can be tipped, just holding the block very lightly. Pull your belly, start to rotate from your belly, chest, and maybe reach up. So this is a side angle here. You can also add a shoulder stretch, wrapping your left hand behind your lower back. Dropping your head down is easier on your neck. If you like to look up, you can also extend your gaze up towards the sky. Keep tracking the right knee open. Keeping your tailbone draw down. Come back to center. Reaching your left arm, rise back up to warrior two. And then take your block, if you have one, remove it and go to the other side. So we'll do a warrior two first. Make sure your left heel is directly under your knee. And then extend your right foot. Try to make it straight if you like, or you can do a micro bend. Keep both hips are opening to the front side of your room because you're sitting on the chair. Track the left knee over your second toes. Open up once you find your grounding. Flipping your left palm up. Exhale, lower your right hand to your right thigh or your chair. Come into your reverse. Continue to track your left knee open. Breathing in, open your heart. Breathing out, sinking a little bit deeper. Inhale, lengthen your arm, rotating your chest from the belly. And chest, and then arm lift. Armpits shining up towards the sky. Exhale, come back to center. Breathing in, stay in warrior two. Breathe out, go ahead and set up your side angle. If you need a block down at your ankle or not at all, you can just rest your left elbow down. Reaching your right arm up to the sky, lengthen the whole right side body. You can wrap your right hand behind, shoulder peel open and away, and do a shoulder half bind here. So it's a shoulder opening. This is stacking. This is also a really nice posture. You can also extend your right hand towards your left. Breathing out. Inhale once again. Exhale out. Breathing in, come back to center. Reach your arms back. Left hand forward. Exhale, lower your hands and toe your feet back to touch. Okay, remove the block away. Now we're gonna do that sitting march once again. We're gonna do 5, but this time we're gonna do alternate elbow to knee. So you can always just bring your knee to nose. You don't have to reach your arm. If you need extra support, go ahead and grab the chair, okay? So now I invite you either grab the chair or not grabbing the chair. Take your right arm up, right elbow to left knee, alternate left elbow to right knee. Keep going for 5. Breathe out. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Slowly coming to seated, an easy seated twist. Take both arms forward, open your right hand to the back of your chair, lower your left hand down to your right outer thigh or knee. Rotate your torso and maybe perhaps look back to your right shoulder. Take a deep breath, see if you can line up your head over your tailbone and twist, exhale. Breathing, come back, look forward first, release. Take your left arm back, inhale. Reaching your right arm, exhale, twist simultaneously, looking back towards your left shoulder or not. You can keep your chin to chest, it's always welcome. Track the knees out, like you're pointing the knees, pushing the knees out as if there's a rubber band against the knee. You want to push them out. And parallel your feet. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, come back to center, look forward first, unwind your body. And now slowly scoot your bum back and sit into your Shavasana, seated meditation. Close your eyes. And your seated Shavasana, allow your whole body to melt. So if you need to wiggle it out one more time, go ahead and find a comfortable seat. And then when you can maintain stillness, stay. Encourage some quiet moment and calming your mind and your body here. You're entering no efforts, the quiet state of your being. Start to noticing the space you're in, the sensation you might feel in your physical body. You may also notice that your senses become so alert, you'll hear every single sound in the room. And can you just focus on one single sound if you're going to listen to the sounds? Can that sound be the sound of your breath? Allow everything else to be just the background. Start to feel the softness running down from the head to your toes. Your skin, your outer layer of your skin, outer layer of your body start to become soft. And your sits bones are heavy, your feet are heavy, rooting you down to connect you back to the earth energy. You're so secure. You're being cared for in a space. Feel your face start to soften. And take this moment to just be with yourself and sit with whatever comes up in your mind, in your body, and notice that no feelings is final. Everything comes in waves of ebbs and flows. Notice that we're practicing at the end to not to be attached to any of the things we experience or have, because everything comes in cycles. Everything changes from moment to moment. And the more we practice detaching ourselves to things, materials, or feelings, the more we're able to bring ourselves to the present moment. What it is that life has to offer us in each moment. And even if we face challenges, we can use the same mentality that nothing is stagnant. There's no final feelings. Everything moves with the waves of cycles. Notice that there's beginnings and there's ends. And so be patient with the process. Whatever life struggle that we are all in together, notice that we bring our perspective to something, what is going right in our life right now. Even though there's restrictions, even though there are a lot of hardships that everyone will face in different degree, how do we see the good in this thing that we are in? Can you still find a little bit more blessing in each and every day that life has to offer? Taking life as our teachers, different lessons to learn until we really understand what is there to learn, and then we will move on. to the next stage, to more transformative stage, to new growth. Now slowly begin to draw your attention to your breath. Nothing to change, just breathing in and out. Slightly keep your chin to chest. Wiggling your fingers and your toes, waking up your body now. Pressing your hands to your heart space. And start to flutter open your eyes, gazing at your hands. I want you to say this to yourself in your mind or say it out loud. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I move my life with ease and grace. Now, close your eyes and think of someone that you know that you can say this to. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you move your life with ease. We'll close our practice today with one sound of Om to bring our energies, unifying our energies together as in one. Breathe in. Bring your thumb knuckles to your third eye center. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. May you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.